to Z Explains BG. I am Z. We're playing a 5-point match on backgammonhub.com, and we will try to play well, but no promises. Good match to my opponent. Seems to be playing reasonably. I'm not sure about. He could hit there actually. Well, nothing would have worked out for him. Okay, so this probably I'm doing this. I could also make the 11 for better builders. It's only duplicated 5-4 and 6-3 that hits back on my side of the board anyways. But I don't know, this structure looks pretty good. Hey, 6-3 would have gotten smacked. And then I don't have a cube, I think. Maybe if he had no, maybe if he had no structure or whatever. But he's got his 5 points. I still don't have anything after a reasonable play, I think. Okay, now he's got even better structure. Okay, although dance here may lose the markets. I think this is better than hitting twice and letting him hit back sometimes. Okay. Oh, now I don't know. I'm up in the race a little bit, but running seems a little bit much. This or something. It's kind of a lot of shots, and I'm not pretty far from home free when I get away with it. So it plays so bad on the home front, though. Running a 1 doesn't seem right either. Everything is just bad, Maybe I do run in some fashion. Got the stronger board. Getting disconnected. Timing's a little bad. This just seems like a bit much, but I don't know what else to do. Let's try it. I mean, we'll take a look at the computer analysis afterwards. I have a feeling I'm getting that wrong. Didn't deuce a bad cube. All right, so let's see. I should be a little aggressive on the recube in non-gammonish positions. Still don't quite have it though. I mean, if there was any with the 6-5, if there was anything sort of like neutral anywhere, something that didn't like deteriorate my position, I would have done it. Yeah, I guess this is okay. Yeah, race is still fairly close. I can't cube this yet. Unless he leaves me a shot. Okay, no shots here, I don't think. I could keep everything in the outfield. No gaps out there. Yeah, this looks pretty good. I should slot the 3. Okay, yeah, now I gotta give something up. I don't wanna crunch my board too much. See how he wants to play this one. He stays all the way back, reasonable. Looks like I might have to bust first. No, not yet. Okay, no bloss because I might be hitting him this turn. That's a good play. I think so is, although that's probably a slightly better play that keeps a 5-point board. Okay, so this is good now. 9 pips, yeah, this is probably a pass. Maybe it takes, no. I wonder what this flag is. Mongolia, interesting. I doubt there's a huge backgammon community in Mongolia, but who knows? It's very, I think it's, Mongolia doesn't have a lot of population. This puts together a lot of good structure. Could hit him and keep going. Doesn't seem to do that much. Let's put together all this structure. Oh, what's he gonna do? He can make his 7 after hitting. He can make his 22. He can make his 20. He can make his 4. Okay, he hits. Probably other stuff there too. Okay, got a decent edge, but not big enough at the score. Good. What's this now? Okay. Okay. No, my edge might be big enough, although the race is still fairly close. 7 pips. You got 3 checkers behind this nice structure. I feel like this is a quite easy take at this point. So maybe I should wait a little bit for a little bit more. This doesn't do anything. All right, actually, this is okay. Gets builders for like the 7 point at sort of acceptable risk because his board's underdeveloped, right? So I don't really care about being hit too much. That was going south. Don't dance. Good. That feels right. Down in the race though, so I don't know. That's always the 2. Could play 5 to 4, stay out of harm's way a little bit. But I don't know. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try to peek over the edge here. But he is hitting with this probably. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, it's probably a good play. I mean, I hit him down. I hit him, and then like I'm still kind of stuck a lot of the time. Keeps the distribution nice in on the 8, 7, and 6 points. All right, he's got a pretty good edge. Yeah, 'cause he doesn't cube me there. I mean, down 0-2. Yeah, maybe he's right to hold off. Good. Ace. Okay. Okay, pops out duplicating aces. Shoot. I should probably cube this one. Yeah, it's probably a good cube. Doesn't roll an ace, I'm not doing too badly. Rolls an ace, I still have some chances. It's a little tough after he rolls an ace, though. I don't get gammon much. Let's try it. Okay, maybe he rolls 4-4 at some point. Bah. I don't know. Do I point on him if I can? Probably not with this. Okay. No ace. Just close me out, please. That was 3 of them. Yeah, he could have actually. I think he could have. I think he could have afforded 18 to 14 with the last one. It's a little hard to see how he's going to get into trouble. Maybe if he rolls 5-5 or something. And I roll an ace, he might get it. He might hit this guy. Yeah, I feel okay with the take at the score, I think. Non-gammonish positions I can take pretty deeply at the score. It didn't look super gammonish. take point in the medium length race, say, is I think it's around 19% or something. Even though I'm winning the match, even though I'm ahead in the match. And that includes that includes the recube vig. Okay, let's do this so as not to get attacked from these stacks. He should be, well, I don't know. I was gonna say he should be splitting. And then maybe 13 to 8 though. As opposed to 11 to 6. Keep the building power a little better for just a duplicated 6-4. Ooh. Got some potential here for sure. Bad number here, I can cube. Oh yeah, this is certainly good enough. A 3 away, 3 away. I think it's double take. That's a bit much to hit here with that last checker. Let's do something productive. Okay. Checker is still alive for attacking on the 2 or making the 1. Good. I believe this is better than hitting twice. Puts this checker to good use. Not all that clear though. He's gonna anchor more this way. Good. I don't know. Get all the builders in the zone. Good. Okay. Guess I could have saved 6-6 there by leaving him back on the 18, but then 3-3 wouldn't have played well. So this is safe on 6-6. Possibility to clear the 6 point early here. I'm just worried about not getting hit. So this should be safest. No 5-5 is a blot number actually. Still might be worth it. I think I've seen the computer pay 1 or 2 blot numbers to clear this point sometimes. I don't know if safest is like this, or maybe this, or this. Let's try this. Nice and even on the top 2 and top 3 points. If backgammon is counted, I'd be playing this very differently, I think. Like if I hadn't doubled and I got to get value from the backgammons. Okay, looks like I'm winning this. It does a startup XG mode. Yeah, so I don't know about the cube action seemed okay, although it's possible I missed a cube somewhere. We're curious about the checker play, especially that 6-5 from game 1, where I leave the anchor sort of prematurely. But everything was bad though. Okay, so I played pretty good. I played a 2 according to GNU. And then let's go to XG and then see what we got here. And then can he hit with this? Okay, 1 checker play, blunder. Couple missed doubles. My take is okay. I take in the 0-2 game. Okay, so I was wondering if he could actually hit here with the 3-1. computer does not like it, so that's not too bad. I was thinking it might be okay. Giving up your 8 point, right? So that's bad. But he has the stronger board, and I have this great builder on the 9 points. So taking away half my roll is sort of worth a lot. It's not worth enough here, though, when like there's this nice sort of this nice productive play that takes on little risk, you know. It's a good play by my opponent there. It's possible I would have hit. Okay, making the 11 is okay, but the computer definitely prefers this. Better structure, I'd say. Yeah, 6. Oh, there's the blunder right there. Okay, 9, 4, 9, 3. Yeah, I might have. What was I looking at? I was looking at 6 to 2, 9 to 4. I'm sorry, 8 to 2, 9 to 4, which is still bad, still wrong, but better than my play. If they didn't do this, I probably would have gone back and found this. It's pretty destructive on the home front. It's thematic, right? Because I'm up in the race, and the other play is destructive, but it is just too risky. I guess it's just too much. And I'm not up in the race that much. And maybe the idea is the play isn't that destructive. Like you can still use these checkers. I don't know. Yeah, so there's the blunder. Is that the only? Yeah, that was the only checker play blunder. And then I induce a bad cube. And then I clean up. And then eventually leave a shot. 6 to 3. 4 to 1. Yeah, I think I saw 6 to 3. I wanted to leave the spare on the 6, but I guess it is sort of bad for the race to play 4 to 1. Like if you're not hitting and you're not getting hits, I guess you want the position after 6 to 3, or maybe 6 to 5, 4 to 2. But anyways, I leave a shot, he misses, and then it's just double pass is correct. Good. Yeah, hit. Don't get distracted by the hit here. Although it's not too bad. It just doesn't do that much, I think. Like you're probably getting hit back, and he's already has 3 checkers back already. If you get missed, it's still like pretty hard to bring this home. So that's why I build the 2 good points. Just because hitting didn't seem to be worth all that much. But if it was a choice between hitting and keep going or make 1 good point, you probably would have hit. Yeah, cause like for instance, like you hit overdoing this play. We just made 1 good point. Yes, 4-2 is reasonable. You can also make the 20. It says. Oh, I probably missed a cube this game after making my 5. Okay, here is okay to wait, but probably is a cube, and then here you guess you have to cube. Oh, it's a pass already. Yeah, I thought this was a very easy take. Yeah, so I'm just way off here. He only wins 20% and gets gammoned a bunch, really, because of 3 checkers back. Like normally a 3-point game races this close. It would be a pretty easy take without like a 5 prime here. But because of the 3rd checker back, it turns into like a pretty solid pass, even at this 2-0 score. Okay. Yeah, no, I learned something here. I was way off. The 3rd checker back 3-point game against this nice structure. That's very strong. I could also make my 7-point next turn, which is just crushing. This is interesting to me. Let me just look at one variant. Like, what if it was here, and then maybe take away a couple pips over here? Is this different? Because now, okay, so now this guy's ready to spring, and it's not so devastating if I make the 7-point, or the 9-point for that matter. So I guess maybe this is double take now. Double, no, still a pass. At the score and for money. Yeah, 3 checkers back against the structure. Yeah, much stronger than I thought it was. Like when I saw I made the cube error, it's like, oh yeah, I should cube that. I should cube that while he still has a take, but no, it's a pass already. He does hit me, and then I have nothing for a bit. Okay, it does like stepping up to the edge here, even though you're getting attacked a little more. Okay, and then a little bit of a scary take, but I don't know, if he doesn't roll an ace, he'd probably win. And actually, double ones doesn't work that well. So yeah, he only has probably only has 10 numbers that make a 6 prime. This, I know 4-4 kind of works. Although it leaves the backman kind of trapped. So guys, he does have 11 numbers to make a 6 prime, which you still have a few chances there if he still has 2 checkers back. And he doesn't roll an ace. He has 25, or he doesn't roll a 6 prime making number. So the 25 non-6 prime making numbers, yeah, I'm doing okay on. You can claim you win a third of those or something. Third or more, you know. So that brings you to over 9. That brings you over to 9 wins. Just barely, apparently, cubeless. Like I said, gammons aren't a big, not a ton of gammons here. Right, like apparently I still win like 12% here, according to the computer. So it's not, all is not lost if he rolls an ace, you know. Yeah, here I actually did think about this. He's got some chance to get back trapped on the ace, but I think mostly the computer's thinking this might be the play not to get another checker hit. Although actually it does lose more gammons than this according to the computer. So the computer's mostly thinking about the wins. Yeah, you can do this here. Hope I roll a 1. It's kind of impossible to counter prime. The risk is he rolls like 5. You know, 5-5 works. 4-4. Yeah, no, actually, because 5-5 and 4-4 work okay for white, I guess you should do this. As opposed to just the closeout. And then I save the gammon. And then I miss a cube here. Oh, I thought about this too. How big? It can't be that big a cube though. Missed 3 away, 3 away, which leads to pretty aggressive doubling. Yeah, he is pretty exposed to being batted around. So down 10 pips though. Let's see how big a double it is. 0.045. Yeah, so you don't double this at 0, 0, and a 5, I think. Although it would probably still be okay because double gammons are quite valuable at 5 away, 5 away. Yeah, it's just still okay. For money, maybe? Money is close? Yeah, money is close, no double. Okay, so 3 away, 3 away. It's not so bad. Losing 1 for the opponent isn't that bad for him. It's not that bad to play from 3 away, 2 away when you're 3 away. So he should be a little quick to pass, which means I should be a little quick to double. So that makes it a cube at the score, but not for money, probably. And in fact, yeah, this is a big pass at the score anyways. We can take a look at what it is for money. It's probably still a pass, but it's closer. Yeah, quite a bit closer. So you see the score matters quite a bit in certain cases. Sounds sort of sloppy cube handling this match by me. Okay, yeah, 4-3. I did think about hitting here, but it looked a little bit deep, and the builders look a little thin. So I did something else productive with the 4. So you can either play 24 to 20 or 13 to 9 if you don't hit. And now, like normally I like putting the second guy up on the roof. I like hitting inside and not in the outfield. Keep him from anchoring. But again, the hit's a little gross with this last builder on the 6 and you're hitting on the 2. So hit in the outfield to get more builders. Oh, that's a cute play. Oh, you're hitting with the 4. I play 4 to 3, which is okay. I do this guy because the checker's still alive for the 2 and the 1 points. Although if the anchor's there, that builder looks a little silly. So the computer wants to leave it slotted. It actually finds kind of this clever play where you shift from 5 to 4 and get all the builders like focus on the 5 points. 4 builders focus on this. But you know, other hit and leave it slotted plays are okay too. I might like my play here. Because part of the problem with it before, with the checker on the 20, the checker on the my 2 point, is that if he anchors there, that the builder on the 3 isn't worth that much. So if you take that away, maybe it actually is good to like play 4 to 3. I mean, I don't think about that during the game. Okay, now so it's about the same. No, I'm. Oh no, it likes the same. It likes the same thing. Or this. My play's okay. Yeah, it's about the same. Fine. Okay, but yeah, hitting twice is wrong here. Just lock up the points. Sorry, one other. Hit twice here. No, it still doesn't like it. Okay. So I correctly make the 2. Yeah, you got to hit here. Going for the closeout. You've got to get enough checkers in the zone to really make some progress. And then I just load up the builders. The computer doesn't mind. Close them out. They get a little fancy here, not this turn. This turn I do sort of the normal thing. Though slightly prefers 10 to 6, 5 to 4, as opposed to my play, which strips the 6 point. Yeah, that seems a little odd to me. Because my play sort of opens up the possibility to clear that point next turn, you know? This does not. Oh, 6 plays well here. 6 plays a little better here. Yeah, I don't get it. Just went slightly more gammons, it says. Okay, on appeal, it does slightly prefer my play, which makes sense to me. The rollout likes the other one so far, and then it switches. Yeah, 9 to 4 is probably slightly better here. I do, when I only care about safety, I do like to come in with a 6 point strip. In other words, only 2 checkers there. Yeah, assuming you have like decent spares and 0 or at least just a few blot numbers. It's sort of good to come in with a 6 point stripped a lot. Yeah, here it doesn't, oh no, here it does like it on appeal. Right, so the normal thing is like 10 to 6, and then either 4 to 1 or 6 to 3. With 3 on the roof, apparently it likes this play better than 4 to 1, even though there's 2 blot numbers here. Just get great long-term spares and keep a guy off the ace point. With 1 on the roof, it might be different. But best play is probably what I did. clear the point, just leave one blot number 5, 5. But you get rid of the point right away. So it comes in quicker, and you later on you don't have to worry about rolling something awkward that clears the 6 point awkwardly. Leaves bad spares. Oh, here is my play is wrong. 4 to 3. I guess that makes sense. 5 to 4. Interesting. I actually did think about this, but 665 is a blot number. So I don't like that. So I do this for 0 blot numbers. Good spares on the top. It's odd on the top 3 points with checkers on them. You know, I got 7 checkers here, here, and here. Which means if I roll 6, 6, say, or 5, 5, or 4, 4 for that matter, I'm going to be left with a little bit of a shoddy position next roll. So that's why the computer says do this sort of weird thing. So now, like 6, 6 doesn't leave a shoddy position next roll. And there's still no blot numbers. And you keep a checker off the ace point, you know, which probably that's the worst place for spare checker. Huh, that's a cute play. I guess if I thought about it for 2 minutes, I would have been able to come up with this. But I just didn't think that deeply about it. All I thought was, okay, just keep 0 blot numbers and keep things spread out okay. But if you told me, like as I'm thinking about the play and I do my play, and you tell me that's wrong, I think I find the right play pretty easily. It just I wasn't focused on it. I remember something that Hikaru Nakamura, one of the best chess players in the world, said about like chess cheating. He said if he could just get a little indicator, the only thing he would need to play better than he does, to cheat, say, would be just to get like a little indicator that there's something in the position, you know, and then he could like look for it. Not that he would ever cheat or anything. He just uses it as like as an example as to like how much he would need. He said if he could just get like a little buzz or something saying, you know, your equity just swung up, then he would be able to like find the tactic, you know, that would give him the advantage. But it's like if you're not thinking that there's a tactic here, then you just sort of play by rote and you miss stuff. So if I got like a little buzz here or something saying you're about to make an error, I would have been able to find the play like that, I think. But anyways, things go swinging. Like I did think kind of deeply about it here. I don't know why I didn't think deeply about it the turn before. Here things are a bit closer. But yeah, I get even on the top 2 points, top 3 points even. So there's some risk of rolling like an ace and having a few blot numbers, but like the big doubles leave very safe positions. Anything but aces leave. If you don't roll an ace, you have 0 blot numbers on the next roll, I think. Second best to clear the 5. I didn't really think about this. Yeah, maybe I did see that, but it does look a little funny. Anyways, I just clear everything and win. Oh, well, that was good. That was a pretty good session. So yeah, this I kind of knew I might be blundering. That's not too bad though. I mean, there's some merit to it. It does okay for the win. It just gets gammon too much. But the real thing I want to take away, I was like way off on this position. Like honestly, I thought this was an easy take, and it's already a pass. Even at the score, and it's because the third checker back against this nice black structure when you're anchored on the 3, that's like really bad for white. Probably especially with this blot hanging. It's still a pass, but obviously it's better to have that locked up in case you hit next turn. So it's only 7 pips. I'm like, I would have found this double if I was up like 12 or 15 or something. Only up 7, and it's still a pretty big pass due to the positional problems. I think this is probably more takeable, right? Even though it's 11 pips. Yeah, this isn't even a double. This is sort of what I was thinking the position was, you know? Two men back makes a huge difference as opposed to 3 men back. Even if the race is similar, you know. Oh no, here he's up in the race. Here he's up in the race. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard to find an analog. This is 7 pips again, but of course, he has his midpoint. Yeah, maybe this is about what I was thinking the position would be like. Anyways, okay. Well, anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you got something out of this, and I will see you next time.